Yo guys, today we will be talking about SoFi and why I do think that SoFi stock will hit around $25 per share in 2025. I do think it will be in the first half of 2025. In my prediction, it will be around the next earnings in Q4. But first, I want to show you guys my portfolio because in the last video there were a couple of questions of why I'm going all in. It's not a good idea to go all in on AMD. The last video was about AMD, but I said that I'm not all in AMD in my whole portfolio wise. I'm just saying that in my mindset and with the position I have in AMD, I am all in. Not with all the money I have, I'm all in AMD. So this is all of my positions: AMD, Amazon, Celsius, Elf Beauty, Palantir, SoFi, and Tesla. As you can see, I have around 40,000 euros, and I have 15,000 euros in pure profit. In my first year of investing, well, we're going to the first year and a half already. It's going fast. Time is going really, really, really fast. But this shows just how much you can get out of the stock market. Of course, you have to keep in mind the last 2 years were very good and actually very, very good. So yeah, I know this is something that has to do with it, but still, the meaning that I have gotten around 55% net margin of profit on my whole portfolio is very impressive, I do think, of myself. But I do want to mention something, and that is I have looked at the historical data, and it describes that there's only been 6 times since the market exists that I just don't remember if it was with the president election or without the presidential election. So I can look it up after the video, but I do think it was without president election in the years. But if I'm wrong, it's still, you can still look at it and remember what I said right now. Nevertheless, if it is with an election for a president or not. But the thing is, in the historical data, you can find that there is only 6 times since around 1870 that the stock market has been rallying like it is now for 2 years straight. 6 times. And what it means is that you only have gotten it 6 times. And what they also say in the circle data is that after those 2 years, that only happened 6 years, 6 times in all of the years of the stock market. After those 2 years of pure rallying, sorry for my English, the stock market has been doing very good in the first half of the year after that, but has been not doing really great in the second half of the year after it. So this is just something that I wanted to mention, that I do think that the stock market will have a really good cool down in the coming 250 days. All right. So that is something to keep in mind. It's no bullshit that I'm saying. It is really something out of the historical data. Just besides that, I don't know if it was with a president election or without a president election, that it only happens 6 times. So that's something that you can also look up. But for now, it is something that really happened. But for now, SoFi. Let's go to SoFi. Let's start with SoFi and where SoFi stands today. The company reported Q3 2024 revenue of 672 million, up to 30% year over year. That's impressive for a fintech company in this market. Net members grew to over 9.3 million, actually almost 9.4 million. I do think that they will hit 10 million members in the next quarter. If not, they will especially reach it in the quarter after it, so Q1 of 2025. reflecting significant growth and a 20% increase from last year. This growth is not just organic, but also the result of smart acquisitions. And the big news, SoFi has been profitable since the beginning of 2024, which made them almost a whole year of being profitable, and that is very positive for the company and just for the outlook on longer term. It reported a net income of 70 million in Q3. This is a significant milestone as many other fintech companies are still operating at a loss. Also, there is something that I want to talk about, why I do only start calling it right now a fintech and not yet and not anymore a bank. It is a bank, but it's more a fintech of this moment. And why is that? Well, as you see, Q3 2024 was the last quarter. Yes, right? Yes, that was the last quarter. So it reported 49% of SoFi is a tech platform and the financial services. So if this grows more than the 51% of the other adjusted net revenue, then SoFi will be seen as a fintech company. And that's very important for the price prediction and valuation of the stock and of the company, of course. So that's something that I wanted to show you guys. Then, what truly sets SoFi apart is its diversified offering. They provide everything: personal loans, mortgages, investments, credit cards, and even banking services. Their total loan portfolio grew by 35% to $25 billion. But what's really impressive in their growth in personal loans, which increased by 50% this year, contributing to their margins. Additionally, their technology platforms like Galileo and Technisys continue to generate profitable revenue within their ecosystem. Why do I think SoFi is worth $25 by 2025? Let's start with valuation. SoFi is currently trading around $15 per share. Right now, I do think it's not 15. It's here I see. It was on my other monitor. The stock is trading at $16.25. With a market cap of approximately around 16 billion. That might seem high, but when you look at their revenue growth and profitability, it's relatively low compared to competitors like Block, formerly Square, and PayPal. With projected revenue of 3 billion in 2025 and a price to sales ratio decreasing due to growth, a $25 price target is highly achievable. This implies a market cap of around 23 billion, which is reasonable given their current growth trajectory and profitability. Additionally, SoFi has benefited from higher interest margins due to rising rates. They've proven they can grow even in a challenging economic environment. This gives investors confidence in the management capabilities. One of the key aspects of SoFi is that it's a new age bank. They don't have physical locations, which makes them incredibly lean and scalable. This model resonates strongly with younger generations and prefer managing their finance digitally. I'm sorry, I don't have water on here somewhere. This model resonates strongly with younger generations who prefer managing their finance digitally. Sorry. In the coming decades. This demographic advantage will only become more significant. Another reason I believe in SoFi's potential is their business model. SoFi has created a strong ecosystem, much like Apple. When you use one SoFi product, you're naturally inclined to try their other offerings. For example, if you get a personal loan from SoFi, you're more likely to open a SoFi bank account or use their investment platform. Their stickiness This stickiness is a powerful growth driver. Of course, there are risks. Competition in fintech is fierce, with companies like Robinhood and traditional banks regaining ground. Macroeconomic uncertainties, such as potential rate cuts, could also pressure SoFi's profitability. But do keep in mind that this CEO, uh, since he got in office, brought us through uh, COVID and brought us through all of the things with student loans and all of that. So he already got some things on his plate when he arrived, and he dealt with it. So I do really believe in the CEO. Then also the new age bank thing. They don't have to build any locations because they don't have to. It is a new age bank, and that keeps them very profitable because they also don't need to keep building these locations and giving money at those locations. So that's also a little plus in the numbers. However, their diversified revenue streams, digital first model, and strong management team make them more resilient than many other players in the market. Conclusion. In summary, SoFi has impressive numbers, a clear strategy, and growth path that could lead to $25 per share. By 2025, it's a new age bank with a compelling ecosystem perfectly suited for younger generations and the future of finance. Of course, investing always comes with risks, so always do your own research. But if you do believe in fintech and the future of all in one financial platforms, SoFi is definitely worth considering. If you like these videos, then please leave a like, subscribe to my channel. I hope my English was already a bit better. I will try to make the videos a little bit better in how I construct them and in how I show some data. And I will be putting a lot more time in that, because for now I didn't have a lot of time and I couldn't do that. As you saw, I had to look at where the numbers were. In the next video that will be fixed. Also, I will have a glass of water so I don't choke myself on the dryness. But for now, thank you for looking at this video. We are already in for 12 minutes, 30 minutes almost. And yeah, thank you for watching. Bye.